Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 19 of my favorite 31 keyboard players of all time. We are counting down each and every day here this month. We've got 31 days in the month. I'm going to count all the way down to our number one pick on the 31st. Not quite halfway done yet. We've got lots of good ones to go. We're picking across all genres: rock, pop, prog, metal, bluegrass, country, blues, jazz, fusion, funk, you name it. These bass players can come from any style of music. All just matters which ones you like, which are your favorite bass players, right? Sorry, bass players, keyboard players. Bass players was last month, Pete. It's late. I'm sitting here trying to record these videos for you guys for the whole weekend because, I got lots going on here, family at the house. So I'm up late doing this for you on Thursday evening, actually. So today for the Sunday pick, for pick number 19, this particular keyboard player is from Switzerland. Amazing player who has seems like he's got lots of solo records. He has been kind of like a gun for hire in a couple bands. Done very, very well for himself and is an amazing player. It's just too bad he never really stuck around long enough in some of these notable bands. Well, I guess one band he was in for quite a while. I don't really think some of his best playing was in that band. But anyway, the guy we're talking about today, let's bring to the stage here, none other than Mr. Patrick Moraz. Yes, indeed. The guy who plays just about everything. Just about everything. He plays Hammond organ. He plays Fender Rhodes electric piano. He's a big guy on the ARP or ARP Pro soloist. He plays Moogs, right? He plays Mellotron, Oberheim, you name it, Hohner clavinet, the whole nine yards. He's got all sorts of cool things sitting there around him in this particular picture here. He has played briefly with Yes, played for quite a while in the Moody Blues. Right, it's been in a couple other bands before. Yes, he's got lots of solo albums. Right, so let's talk about some of these particular albums that I find to be my favorites, featuring his playing. Right, and I'm going to go back to 1971 for my first pick. It's a little obscure band he was in called Main Horse. Cool little prog band that he put together alongside Peter Lockett on guitar and violin and vocals, Jean Ristori on bass and vocals, and Bryson Graham on drums percussion. This was a one and done release by the band. I believe it's their only album, right? It's the only one I have. Pretty sure that's the only album under the Main Horse name. But some really cool stuff on here. Again, very early prog. He's doing lots of organ, some synth, electric piano, acoustic piano, a little bit of everything, but some great stuff on here. Definitely go check out More T. Vickers, a very cool track. God is really good. Pale Sky is a nice extended song. Just really good early 70s prog that I think, he was without a doubt the star of the show here. There's some very cool stuff in here. Really good Hammond organ work on this album, too. Don't sleep on this album. It's a really, really strong one. It's one that I only discovered a few years ago. I had never heard Main Horse before. And I was like, well, this is quite good. It's quite good. Really good vehicle for Patrick Moraz's playing, so don't miss out on that. That is my first pick for today. Second, I'm going to go to a band that another one that I think could have been something pretty special. This album came out in 1974, and this is the self-titled first album from Refugee. All right, so those who might remember, he put together this band with a couple of guys from The Nice. Right, we got Lee Jackson on bass and guitars and things on lead vocals, and Brian Davison on drums and percussion. And of course, Patrick is playing all sorts of cool stuff on here. He's doing mini moog on this album. He's doing acoustic and electric piano. He's playing clavinet and organ and pipe organ and mellotron and all sorts of other things. And there's some really cool stuff on here. This is also, if you like the nice and you like that very keyboard dominated, bombastic, symphonic, progressive rock, this is great stuff on here. Grand Canyon Suite is awesome. So many good things he's doing on there. Really, really cool. He got Papillon is incredible. Listen to him blaze on Papillon. So good. You got the lengthy Credo is really good on here as well. I mean, all sorts of epic stuff on here. Big, symphonic, classical inspired progressive rock. Really good. Again, another band that probably a lot of people haven't really heard. Just so, so good. It's one of my favorite things that he's ever done. But of course, my absolute favorite release that he appeared on is, of course, the latter part of 1974 release from the band. Yes, that is Relayer. So really, Mr. Moraz, pretty busy, staying pretty busy in 1974. Of course, Rick Wakeman leaves, yes, after the Tales of Topographic Oceans thing. They need a keyboard player. They find out about Mr. Moraz. He joins the band. I mean, to me, this is the greatest stuff that Patrick Moraz has ever done is on this album, without question. And I think lots of Yes fans probably feel that it would have been really nice to have heard Moraz do more with Yes after the brilliance that's on this album. I mean, The Gates of Delirium, him trading off with Steve Howe, just amazing. How about the wild stuff he's doing on Sound Chaser? Ridiculous, you know? The more sumptuous, textured approach on To Be Over. Classic stuff on here. This album is to me is so patterned after Close to the Edge. This is like the sister or brother, the sibling album to Close to the Edge. Three tracks, one big, huge behemoth, two other long, long tracks, right? Amazing playing on here. And to me, it's like Steve Howe sounds so inspired on this album playing alongside Mraz. You can tell that the band has been listening to a little bit of jazz fusion. There's lots of cool fusiony things going on here. But man, Mraz is all over the place on here. So good. His synth playing on this album is just incredible. I mean, basically taking the busy approach of a Wakeman and maybe kicking it up a notch. Just incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. And my favorite song featuring his playing is going to be Sound Chaser. I almost picked Gates of Delirium. It was gonna be one or the other. But man, I just, I'm sitting there thinking, how about his blazing solo, right? Um, cha 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 cha. Wee, he just goes off the deep end. It's amazing. And it's just, he's doing that unison stuff with Howe before Howe goes off into his crazy ass solo. Right? It's ridiculous. So good. So good. Patrick Moraz. Yes. Relayer. That is Sound Chaser is my pick for song. It's also my favorite album featuring his playing for sure. But let's not forget we've got like I said, the Refugee album is very cool, and the Main Horse album is very cool. You could pick The Story of I, his great solo album. That's excellent stuff on there as well. Long Distance Voyager by the Moody's has some pretty good Moog playing from him on that album as well. I mean, there's some good stuff on there. I find that really is the only Moody's album with him on it that I really feel he's kind of featured in a good way. I think he wasn't given enough to do on subsequent albums, but last Long Distance Voyager has got some good stuff on there. I will give him credit for that. It's really good. And he's got a couple other solo records that are pretty good, some kind of Latin-y feel and whatnot. But yeah, amazing player, amazing player. I wish we had more from him, when you really think about it, more in the kind of like this kind of prog rock style. But he's an amazing player. He is my pick for today, day number 19. Let me kill the Prezi so you can see me normal view. There we go. So let us know what you think of Patrick Moraz down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Pick number 19. We'll see you tomorrow for number 18. I promise I will be wearing a different shirt. I will be taping it the morning that you see it, so it will be Monday morning tomorrow. I taped all these couple episodes on Thursday night in anticipation of being really busy over the weekend and having no time to sit in front of this computer. So we'll see you tomorrow for pick number 18. Till then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram and YouTube all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. Greatly appreciate it. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. How soon? Pete, you might ask? In less than an hour, ranking the albums. The great Florida band Axe, great hard rock, metal, AOR, melodic rock, all mashed together into one very cool band. 7 albums. I'm ranking them all. That's coming up in just a little while. Do not miss it. Very cool band. One of my favorite new discoveries of an old band in recent months. I really, really dig the band Axe. They're awesome. So check that show out. It's coming up in just a little bit. We'll see you there. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.